Coronavirus disease, or COVID-19, is an infectious disease caused by the SARS-CoV-2 virus. SARS-CoV-2 was first identified in December 2019. By December 2020, the Pfizer vaccine became the first to receive emergency use authorization from the FDA. Creating a vaccine in under 1 year is no small feat. However, daily statistics show the vaccines have been limiting the number of deaths from COVID-19 since their introduction. There are 3 COVID-19 vaccines that are authorised for use to prevent COVID-19. This includes Pfizer-BioNTech or Moderna, which are mRNA vaccines, the Oxford-AstraZeneca vaccine, which is a protein subunit vaccine, or the Johnson & Johnson viral vector vaccine. The Pfizer and Moderna vaccines available are mRNA vaccines and are administered by a shot in the muscle of the upper arm. The Pfizer vaccine consists of 2 shots given 21 days apart. The Moderna vaccine also consists of 2 shots, but these are given 28 days apart. These 2 vaccines differ when it comes to the age groups of booster shots administered. Teens 12 to 17 years old can only get a Pfizer vaccine booster, whereas Moderna offers a booster shot to people ages 18 and older. All COVID-19 vaccine ingredients are safe. Nearly all of them are ingredients found in many foods, such as fats, sugars, and salts. However, the Pfizer and Moderna COVID-19 vaccines also contain a harmless piece of mRNA. After the body produces an immune response, it discards all of the vaccine ingredients, just as it would discard any substance that the cells no longer need. mRNA is created in a lab from a viral gene that codes for the spike protein found on the surface of the coronavirus. COVID-19 mRNA vaccines are given in the upper arm and mRNA enters muscle cells. Muscle cells translate mRNA to produce spike proteins. After the spike protein is made through protein synthesis, mRNA is hydrolyzed into RNA nucleotides. The COVID-19 spike proteins are displayed on the surface of human body cells. They become antigen-presenting cells. Antigen-presenting host cells trigger an immune response. During this immune response, B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes are signalled to the area, and complementary antibodies are produced. This is what protects us from getting infected if the real virus enters our bodies, as immunological memory is provided by the antibodies. The Oxford-AstraZeneca vaccine is a protein subunit vaccine and is administered through a shot in the muscle of the upper arm. 2 shots are given 4 to 12 weeks apart. A 3rd shot may be given at least 8 weeks after the second if advised so by a doctor. The AstraZeneca vaccine is a protein subunit vaccine, meaning it contains harmless proteins called antigens found on the COVID-19 virus. Scientists take spike proteins found on the surface of coronavirus and turn them into a vaccine. The vaccine is injected into the patient and enters muscle cells. Human body cells present the spike protein on their surface and become antigen-presenting cells. The spike protein is recognised as foreign, triggering an immune response. T lymphocytes, B lymphocytes, and complementary antibodies are produced and activated. If the patient later catches coronavirus, antibodies and T cells are triggered to fight the virus. This provides immunological memory of coronavirus. The Johnson & Johnson's vaccine is a vector vaccine, meaning it contains a modified version of a different virus than the one that causes COVID-19. Inside the shell of the modified virus, there is material from the virus that causes COVID-19. This is called a viral vector. The COVID-19 vector vaccine is given in the upper arm. Once the viral vector is inside human body cells, the genetic material gives cells instructions to make a protein unique to COVID-19 virus. Using these instructions, cells make copies of the protein. This prompts the body to build T lymphocytes and B lymphocytes that provide immunological memory of how to fight COVID-19 virus if infected in the future. There are many benefits of taking the COVID-19 vaccine. The vaccine lowers the risk of getting and spreading the virus that causes COVID-19 and makes you less likely to pass the virus on to others. Taking the vaccine can prevent serious illness, hospitalization, and death. The COVID vaccine can help us achieve herd immunity. This can be reached when a large portion of the community becomes immune to a disease. This drastically reduces the spread of the disease. Some people who receive the vaccine may experience side effects. These are signs that your body is building protection. Some people may experience allergic reactions, however, these can be avoided by talking to a doctor about allergies you may have. The most common side effects of the vaccine are localized redness, swelling, and pain in the affected area. Some people may also experience headaches, tiredness, and fever. It is extremely rare to get side effects from vaccines that cause long-term health problems. There have been a very small number of people who have received the AstraZeneca vaccine who have experienced blood clotting. Currently, studies are being carried out to make it clear as to why some people are experiencing this very rare side effect. There has also been a small number of cases in which people have experienced heart inflammation after receiving the vaccine. Symptoms of this can include chest pain, shortness of breath, and heart palpitations. Although there can be mild side effects from the COVID-19 vaccine, it is extremely rare for them to be severe. The benefits of the vaccine outweigh the risk of side effects. However, there are some issues regarding the vaccine. These include the development and testing of the vaccine. Who should be responsible for the design and development of the vaccine? The government, academic institutions, or pharmaceutical companies. Clinical trials for the vaccine have taken place in just over a year, far quicker than the normal 10 to 15 years. However, the multitude of researchers, large amount of money given towards the vaccine, and the large quantity of data being collected frequently has allowed for the vaccine to be developed and distributed so quickly. Legally mandating vaccines. Mandating vaccines to protect at-risk members of society. Informed consent about the benefits and risks of the COVID vaccine. Should the benefits and risks be required prior to giving the COVID vaccine? Equitable distribution of vaccines. Should there be regulations to ensure full and equal access to vaccines for all socio-economic, ethnic, and minority groups in a population? Risks and safety concerns of the COVID-19 vaccine. Risks of blood clots in the Johnson & Johnson's vaccine. The CDC has stated that the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines are preferred due to the risk of developing a rare but severe blood clot condition. However, it is very rare and treatable. Steps taken to ensure the vaccine's safety. Careful testing, FDA approval, and clinical trials to test for safety and effectiveness. Spread of misinformation and false claims. Misinformation regarding the COVID-19 vaccine has been spread widely. Social media has caused this information to be amplified and caused a lower level of trust in scientists. Misinformation includes false claims of microchips in the vaccine which could be used to track and control people. The COVID vaccines are administered with 25 to 22 gauge needles with diameters of 0.26 to 0.41 millimeters. A chip with 5G functionality is smaller than a penny and therefore cannot be injected. Although the smallest radio frequency is small enough, it can only function with a coil antenna that makes the single chip system the size of a grain of rice. This is also too large to be injected. False claims that vaccines could alter DNA. DNA is stored inside the nucleus of the cell. mRNA vaccines are designed to work outside the nucleus and have not been observed to interact with the nucleus at all. False claims the pharmaceutical industry has fabricated the results of vaccine trials or covered up harmful side effects to boost profit. This is impossible as the vaccine is FDA approved. False claims can be addressed by providing education and guidance on COVID-19 vaccines to ensure the public can access accurate and reliable information.